And here's Thomas, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Eason, pass to Şengün. Now here's Whitmore. Clock at 6. There's the 3. The offensive rebound, and he gets it to go.
And attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
Three-pointer, Holiday. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Now here's Whitmore. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. On the wing, Holiday. Thomas defends. Holiday passes to Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Thomas. A matchup problem for many teams. He's currently averaging 29 a game. Pass to Green. Puts it up from 15, and he makes it.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Eason, good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Celtics have On 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Inside. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Take that, Holiday with the hammer.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. With just about half the season in the books, checking in on the top rookies, starting to establish themselves as legit NBA talent. And you look at Thomas, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Boston leading by 3. Thomas with a steal. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He scored 45 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
And let's catch up now with Shams Charania, who's got a special report on the Kings. Shams, what's the news out of Sacramento?
Thank you, B.A. They went after Draymond Green because they want an enforcer. They're banking that he can come in, get into opponents' heads, both with his words and his physical play, but he's going to make them a much more difficult team to beat. He's a championship veteran player.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. And Houston has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Thomas for 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kornet's checked in for Horford. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And it's Springer in for Drew Holiday. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Hauser can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Here's Springer. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Thomas. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. For Houston, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Brooks outside. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
First one falls for him. Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Brown. Both free throws good from Thompson. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. One second left. And so it's Drew Holiday making things happen for the Celtics. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Hauser in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Thomas misses.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Hauser passes to Cornett. Here's Hauser. And the basket by Springer.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Offensive page now on the court. It's your next squad. Get loud and we're going to hear it. Got a t-shirt, make some noise.
change it up. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
And you look at Thomas. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis.
Teams making some changes here. .125 left in the first half. And it's Thomas off the drive. Basket counts. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Allen, the pass to Thomas. And that misses. That would have put him up.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Boston trailing. White with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. Pass to Porzingis. They swipe it. Whitmore with it, working on Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Allowing for the Rockets, Whitmore, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. So he gets them both. And the 2024 NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. RJ capturing banner number 18.
Yeah, the most titles in NBA history, breaking that tie that they had with the Lakers. And trust me, that one stings a little bit for them. Somehow they're going to have to make room for another one of those banners up in the rafters. This is Holiday's bread and butter, a knockdown threat from the midi.
Tate, a screen on Holiday. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. All right, the Rockets making a switch here.
Personal foul, second team foul. Substitution for the Rockets, number 9, Dylan Brooks.
Brown inside. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum, please. They're taking on the shot.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off?
Anytime you can add a player like Draymond Green, you do it. He's a unique individual in every way, and he's a stone cold.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Playing for one another.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Whitmore. He's out there with Tari Eason. Jalen Green is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Thomas in at point guard.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Thomas. And he converts the layup. Thomas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Holiday from long range. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 4. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Back to Thomas. Fires for 3. Here's Şengün. And at last, they get one to fall. Şengün's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. 5th best, Boston.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Pass to Holiday. Outside Tatum. To the middle. They need this. And Holiday with the layup. 17 points in the game.
Keep it simple if I were them. Feed Holiday, let Drew eat. He's been having a fantastic night.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Celtics trail by 10. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Pulling up on a dime. This is why you got to be up on Holiday defensively.
And yep, it's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Tatum, a screen on Eason. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 10. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by White. And it's Green missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And Holiday powers it home.
Excellent court awareness from Holiday. He got out ahead and finished off the break.
On the wing, Whitmore. Three-pointer, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. White for 3. Eason pulls it in. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Thomas passes to Eason. Thomas against Brown. Pass to Whitmore. And here's Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And that one is hammered home.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
To the paint. Holiday against Thomas. Outside White. Here's the three. Rockets with a rebound.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Şengün. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
And Boston with some changes. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Hauser in at the 2-guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Connects from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Cornett. Here's Porzingis. Again, the miss by Boston.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Thomas, right side. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by Springer.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for three. His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Boston making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Thompson. Got a piece of it. Thomas with a steal. Down low. Here's Green. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Green. And the Rockets lead by 21. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Thomas. Outside Green. The 15-footer. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Holiday. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Left side Tate. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. That one misses.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Cornett. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Kristaps Porzingis.
I love the decision-making of Drew. You want the ball in Holiday's hands.
Thomas passes to Green. Outside Whitmore. With the floater, and it's laid up and in by Green.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Holiday, pass to Horford. Now here's Holiday. White with a screen on Tate. Holiday passes to White. And Horford powers it home.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
Here's Whitmore outside. Hits a three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
To the right side, back to Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tate, a screen on Holiday from outside the arc. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 17-point game. Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Holiday's got 9 points now in the second half. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And it comes off the front of the rim. It's Thomas on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Outside Eason, back to Thomas. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Again, Holiday missing. And the Rockets with possession. It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Brown. Picked by Tate. Here's Thomas for three. Boston with a rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. Eason pulls it in. Holiday against Thomas. Over Holiday. Misses off the left iron. It's White with a drive. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP. great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting. Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Green.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thomas is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Eason in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson is out there with Edey. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Pippen. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And it's blocked by Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Toronto, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at Houston, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Thomas. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
Thomas against Pippen. Down low, pulls up. That misses off the backboard.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Şengün finds Thomas from deep three-point land. Hits the three-point bomb. Thomas got 5.
Good job by Şengün finding the open man. It's what great centers do.
Smart against Green. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Smart. Clock at 6. The 3. Pippen with the wide open look. And the 3 ball is good. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Nice shot by Smith.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Jackson. Outside Smart. Inside. There's LaRavia, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Smith with a screen on Pippen. Down low. Smith against Jackson. Now here's Thomas. He's guarded closer. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Smith with the dunk.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 4. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He scored 22 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. Just a fantastic effort for him out on the floor. We'll see if he's got any gas left in the tank for tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Smith outside. Smith sets the pick for Thomas. And they recover it. Smith kicks to Green. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And the foul called on Thunder. That is his first foul of the game. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. The Rockets also changing it up. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in for Jalen Green. Bounce pass, Pippen. Pass to Jackson. There's the triple. And another miss by Memphis. Rockets leading by 4. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Thompson outside. Back to Thomas. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Now here's Wells. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Pippen. They need this one. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Thomas dishes to Brooks. Smith for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 7 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. So on the floor for Houston, Tari Eason is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Thomas in at the 1. And it's in there. Whitmore's got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Kennard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Smart, wide open, he fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smart's got his second bucket of the game to go. And the Grizzlies, they come in off a loss to the Knicks in New York. Outside, Green. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And the Rockets making a change here. Allen's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Here's LaRavia. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Kennard's shot is off. Houston leading by 5. Right side, Thomas. Over Kennard. Thomas, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for one, Luke Kennard.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to talk to his guys. Some changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Collins. And Pippen subbed in for Santi Aldama. Pass to LaRavia. Memphis moving that ball around. And that one's good by Pippen.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Houston in the lead. Here's Thomas, guarded by Pippen. Fires the three. Another miss by Houston.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thomas, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Smith with a screen on Pippen. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Pippen. From past the arc, Thomas grabs the rebound.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
And here's Pippen following Jalen Green's three. Now here's Kennard. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Smart's checked in for Luke Kennard. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thomas. .102 left here in the second. VanVleet up top, guarded by Pippen. VanVleet passes to Şengün. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. Şengün's got the game tied up here for Houston. Now Smart. 7 points in the game. From downtown. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Celtics in Boston. And that one, good.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pippen kicks to Smart. 15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No good with the layup.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Rockets lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
I like to see him take it inside, man. Too many threes, too many wild threes. Got to tighten it up.
Yeah, lots of volume from out there, but poor efficiency. That's been their Achilles heel. And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
Anytime you can add a player like Draymond Green, you do it. He's a unique individual in every way. and he's a stone-cold winner.
And he'll be vocal. He'll get up in guys' faces. You need guys like that.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Houston's ball. A 2-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Edey out there with Jackson. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Smart. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. They get it back. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Thomas. Back to Green. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Pippen. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Thomas. Thomas got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They set the pick. Smart kicks to Pippen. Smart against Green. Just 5 on the clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Pippen's got 11 points.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pippen feeling it out a bit from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Shot by Eason, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Eason. Still scoreless. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Cam Whitmore. He's checked in for Jabari Smith.
Rocket substitution, number 7, Cam Whitmore.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Back to Thomas. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3 ball. 14 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Wasted no time on that one. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Pass to Edey. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. 3, Pippen, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Şengün finds Whitmore. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas, and it's Houston with another.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Edey. Memphis moving that ball around. Pippen, the pass to LaRavia. Here's Edey. In the corner, Smart with it. There's a good screen. On the clock. His first shot coming late, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Man, this is part of why Smart is such a threat. He makes crafty play calls and finds his teammates.
Şengün with a screen on Pippen. Back to Whitmore. And it's off from 3-point range. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his 4th.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thomas is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Thompson in at the 3. VanVleet can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Rockets leading by 9. To the paint, here's Thompson. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wells passes to Kennard. Over Thomas. The shot's good from Kennard. Kennard's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Smith finds VanVleet. Outside Thomas. Carries it from three-point range. Thomas got 19 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Kennard. The 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Şengün. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. And then for Houston, Tari Eason comes in for Thompson. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Collins passes to Jackson. Now Kennard puts one up from 19. And another basket for Memphis.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now, here's Thomas. Picked off in midair. Thomas against Kennard. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston. The Grizzlies trail by 6. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Collins. Here's Kennard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that Thunder game, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Kennard.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Thomas. Şengün with the screen for Thomas. Sinks the triple. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
And Memphis making a change here. Smart's checked in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Thomas. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Now here's Smart. To the inside. Outside for Pippen. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thomas finds Eason from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to LaRavia. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
It's deflected. Knocked away. Thomas dishes to Green. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Goes up off the inbound. And Thomas with the stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
As tough as they get, Sparks, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That trims the lead to 6.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
A slam dunk by Thomas.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Jackson. Outside Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Thomas against Pippen. Thomas kicks to Green. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pulls up on the elbow.
And such a pest on the defensive end. Smart creates tremendous pressure. No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Gets the 3 to fall. Here's Thomas, and an intentional foul right there.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Thomas gets a wide open look. The Rockets again can't hit. So Houston wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Great win tonight, MP.